The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.
Hello there, Kansubiro de Bulungi. Thank you so much for watching your favorite show. I know you've been waiting for this time on your TV station, and I want to big up to everyone that meets me and appreciates the show. You give us feedback both physically and also online. The name of the show is The Deep Talk. If you're watching this for the very first time, I want to welcome you to the family of people that have been inspired by this show, the lives it has touched. Thank you so much, and the family has kept on growing, and thank you for voting this to be your #1 show in the country. Abatulabaku YouTube, thank you so much. Today I have I'm not going to say a boy, let me say a gentleman who has grown up in Uganda, went back home, started partially here from his home place as well, but he's the only East African artist who is intentional about doing music with almost artists from each East African country. Most of them, they do maybe with one or two, but he's done with, I think, Obulayo Somalia.
Yeah.
Tell me you have a song with the Somalis.
I do.
You do?
But it's not yet out. He's called Lil Balil. He lives in Germany.
Okay.
The only country that I think I haven't done a collaboration with is South Sudan.
South Sudan.
In East Africa, yeah.
But have you performed there before?
No, I haven't gone to Juba yet.
Oh.
But it's in the plan. I think this year.
Juba, what's waiting? Why are you waiting? Forward to have the big man. We know him as DJ Pius, but today, of course, he's going to be telling us about his real names and how he turns out to be DJ Pius. I think let's start from there.
Yeah. So my parents, they named me Pius Rukabuza.
Rukabuza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rukabuza is my grandfather's name.
Oh yes.
Yeah, from my dad's side.
Oh yes.
It means it's a Kinyarwanda name. It means someone who was chosen to lead.
Rukabuza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The origin is from the Inhore. Inhore are the soldiers of the king.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Pius Rukabuza.
Yeah.
How do you become DJ Pius?
So yeah, that's a long story. So after growing up in Uganda, I was born in Barara.
In Barara.
Yes, I was born in Barara. I went to school, primary school in Barara Junior, then Barara Pentecostal School.
Yes.
Then
Pentecostal is in Kachika Kako.
Yeah, Kachika, just next to Ntare School.
Enyuma ya Ntare School aho. Yes, we used to eat muhogo from there.
Yeah.
So no manyowa tukanzo mchibanda chikana bakamba chetechoa. I want to think you went to Ntare School.
Yeah. Yes, for 1 year.
For 1 year.
Yeah, come 100 days.
Oh my God, that's what? That is 2000 and Kamhanda was. Because I'm in Ntare 2008.
Kamhanda was from like the 1990s to 2003, I think.
2003, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so me, I was 1999.
Yes.
Yeah, 1999 to 2000.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
your family, how do you now end up in Barara, where you're born?
Okay, now that's of course the story of all the Rwandans.
Yes.
Is part of our history.
Yes.
So my grandfather left Rwanda in 1959.
Yes.
The 1994 genocide it didn't start just in 1994.
Oh yes.
It's part of a gradual structural process that they started just after colonialism.
Yes.
Because our independence was in 1962, I think. So slightly before that, divisions had already started. Because the Belgians were ruling divide and rule. That was the strategy of the Belgians. So that's when some of the Tutsi tribes started migrating out of Rwanda. So that is how my grandfather came to Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think he was living somewhere near Mbarara, but I forget the name. I don't know if it's Chinoni or somewhere.
There's Chinoni near Mbarara there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my father then, after a small time, they went back to Rwanda. After like 20 years.
Yeah.
So my father was born No, my father was already born that time.
Yeah. When your grandfather goes back to Rwanda.
No,
Yes.
when he came to Uganda. Because I think my father was born in 1948.
Okay.
So they came to Uganda. My father did initial studies in Uganda, but then they went back to Rwanda.
Okay.
So things didn't turn out to be good again, and then they migrated back to Uganda.
This is now.
But my grandfather never went back to Rwanda. Only my father and the siblings went,
okay.
but my grandfather stayed in Uganda.
Okay.
So when my father came back to Uganda, he already had many kids by that time. He was already married to my mom, because I'm the second last born and I have 13 siblings. So I'm like one of the youngest.
Yes.
So me, I was born past Museveni era, after Museveni came to power.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's how I was born in Uganda. And few years, that was after the war and the liberation in the 1994, after the RPF went back to Rwanda.
Yes.
I was still in primary. So my dad had this strategy of sending all the kids back to Rwanda.
Yes.
If you finish your high school, go back home, study university in Rwanda.
For heritage, because
Yes. Yeah. So basically, that's a short history of how I was born in Uganda.
How you were born in Uganda.
Yeah.
So you Ugandan by birth.
Yes.
We should say that.
Yes, by birth. But my mom and dad are all Rwandan.
Rwandese.
Yeah.
So you study here. You were still telling me about Pentecostal primary school.
Yes.
Secondary.
Yeah.
You do entire school.
Yes, and Kigezi College, Butobere.
Kigezi College, that is in Kabale.
In Kabale.
How do you move from Bara to Kabale? That's a long
So I had an uncle who was working in Kabale.
Oh yes.
So because my dad wanted to put us in, because in Barara we were studying day schooling. My father wanted us to go to boarding school.
Yes.
So he sent us to Kabale to boarding school where my uncle was close to us.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So
in Tare they didn't chase you.
Not really.
They didn't expel you.
No, I was still young for that. The Chapa days, those were the days, when Tare and Chapa
Yes. I happen to have gone to both of those schools. O level, Tare, A level, Chapa.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So you now go to Butobere, and then after that, what happens with your life now?
So after, like I told you, it reached a time when my dad retired, and it was like, I want you guys to go back to Rwanda so you can, continue and know your culture and stuff.
Yes.
So he sent us back to Rwanda, where we joined in S4. So S4 to S6 in Rwanda, university in Rwanda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How is life when you go back to Rwanda? As a boy who had grown up in Uganda, now you go back to Rwanda.
It's very tricky. It's very tricky because slightly the education system was advanced in Uganda. So you reach there and people don't speak English. Most of them are francophones.
Yes.
So you have to adapt to be bilingual. But luckily enough, my dad had already enrolled us into French classes here.
Yes.
So we had teachers like Kaitaba in Butobere who were teaching us French. But the basics, when you go to Rwanda, that's when you really face the real French.
Exactly.
So adapting was okay because, Rwanda is, everybody speaks Kinyarwanda.
Yeah.
That's the advantage of Rwanda. We speak one language.
Yeah.
So even if you cannot communicate in French or English, you can still speak in Rwanda and then understand each other. So adapting wasn't very hard because most of our elder siblings were already there. And
so your Kinyarwanda was also okay because you were born in a Kinyarwanda family.
Yeah. All our neighbors and aunties and whatever, the whole community like my village in Tungamo, the whole community were Rwandese.
Oh, the village is now in Tungamo?
No, like my dad had a farm and stuff in the village. In
Where
Barara.
in Tungamo?
No, before you reach Rentobo, you know Rubare?
Yes, definitely.
So you branch off from Rubare. You know where the flower farm is?
Yes.
So from that road going to Ruhama.
Okay, yes.
That's where my village is.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
So now I understand. So it was easy for you, already acquainted with Kinyarwanda.
Of course, like even at home, my dad had a signpost in the house saying that this house is Rwandan. When you enter my house, you only speak Kinyarwanda.
Kinyarwanda.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move you fast forward now to the person that we know.
Yeah.
Because now you're Pius.
Yes.
you get back to Rwanda when there's no music.
Okay, so
Yes.
I need to just roll you back,
Please.
just very briefly to Butobere. So when I reached in Butobere, there was things that we used to do. I found the culture there already. They were called bull dances. Like every once in a week or once in a month.
In all the single schools, we used to have our bull dance.
Bull dances. So where I was staying in the dormitory, the entertainment prefect was staying there as well.
Yes.
So he was the one in charge of connecting speakers, mixers and stuff.
Things, yes.
So because I was so enthusiastic in that domain, he let me, you know, like carry the mixers for him, wire for him.
Yeah.
So he initiated me to the wirings, and then I would just sit next to him and see how he's playing.
Yes.
And those days they would use radio cassettes and a pen and a Walkman.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand.
Oh, so some of you guys don't relate, but those that relate.
Yeah, so you get a pen, roll the tape, put in the Walkman, make sure the song is at the starting.
Yes.
Put it back in the deck.
Yeah.
Make sure this one is ending, and then you play that side.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
that was real DJing.
Yeah.
Forget about your Serato and virtual DJ.
Yeah, that was manual. Yeah, so the interesting part was, you know, the Walkman, because we would have a Walkman on the side. Yeah, so and we have like a big box of Tiger Head batteries to be changing all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, that was the introduction of me liking DJing and music.
Yeah.
But of course, having been raised in a Pentecostal school, worshiping and praising was part of the domain every Mondays and Fridays. So that's where the singing comes from. We used to sing, we used to have a choir, we used to have a music teacher. Yeah, so that is where the singing comes from.
I hear you.
So the DJing comes from
Butobere.
Yeah, so when I went to Rwanda, I didn't find anything there like entertainment in school. So I first waited, finished my A6, and then my auntie opened up a bar, like a restaurant bar.
Mini bar.
Yeah, so I was working there just to, you know, like after high school. After high school.
Yes.
You're not earning money at that time because it's your family business.
Yes.
But you're just there so that, you know, you pass time and then they enroll you into working for yourself so you can buy your own shoes and stuff.
Yes.
So there was a DJ already there. But when the DJ would be late or whatever, I would just go make a selection for the people to, you know, to listen to music and stuff. And the people started liking my selections. They're like, where's that boy who always puts in nice music?
Yes.
So that is how now I started, you know, being so enthusiastic into being a DJ. So I said I want to do it professionally. I went for trainings.
In Rwanda?
No, not in Rwanda, in Washington.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
You flew to Washington to become a DJ?
Not to become a DJ.
Okay, yes.
To study. But then when I reached there, I said, okay, now DJing is what I want. Let me do this. So I didn't stay there for long. I just stayed there for a year and a half, because that was enough for me to acquire the skills that I wanted, and then come back and start DJing professionally.
Oh, yes.
Because I remember that is even I was even one of the first people who came with turntables
in Rwanda.
Yes.
Yeah. You should be. You should be.
So briefly, that's the whole story.
By that time now, you're not sure you wanted to be an artist, but at least DJing was.
Yes, I never knew I would be a musician.
How was entertainment in Rwanda then when you're there?
It was,
at least for Congo, Rwanda, Kenya, and Tanzania, I'm sure it was booming. Tanzania then, which year are we talking about?
This is like 2008.
We were already booming. So, but how was entertainment there in Rwanda?
So entertainment was in grassroots. We were just fresh. Just post the genocide. Yeah. That's when like new musicians started doing the modern music. So you can understand in 2008, the industry is like 7 years old. Because to start recording and wherever, they started in 1998, after the country was stable and people would, you know, and Ugandans started coming to Rwanda, you know, to produce music. Because the industry in Uganda was big by that time.
Oh, yes.
People were big, you know. Ugandan musicians and Congolese were doing shows in Rwanda. No Rwandan was doing no Rwandan was doing a show in Kigali. So then we started having like new musicians, people that you don't know here. I think, but maybe few of them, maybe you know, the ones who have really managed to stay are like Tom Close. I don't know if you know Tom Close. Yes. Yeah, he's one of like the first R&B artists to do modern music in Rwanda. Yeah. There were others like KGB, like Miss Jojo. You know, she even did a collaboration with Michael Ross. You know those days.
Yes, those days.
So that is when really music started making
picking
sense.
up. Yes.
So in clubs, we never used to play Rwandan music.
It was Uganda, Kenya.
It was just Uganda and Jamaican music. Big. Dancehall was so big that time.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Rwanda having many people who migrated from different countries. Like we have a community, just like us, we are from Uganda. There's other big communities from Congo.
Yes.
Others from Tanzania.
Yes.
Others from Burundi.
Yes.
So the Rwandan culture teaches you to be versatile as a DJ. You have to know what Congolese like. Because there are Rwandans who are rooted in Congo. Yes. Tanzanians, Bongo flavor. They like Swahili music. So the ones who were born in Rwanda and are Francophone, they like Zouk and French music. So you have to be really versatile to be a good DJ in Rwanda. So that also increased my depth of music because I had to learn genres of music that I didn't know. But going back to the industry, that is when now the industry is starting to come up.
Now, when do you record a song?
So I started producing before I recorded a song.
Producing.
So I learned how to use Fruit Loops. So I'd go construct beats, give them to people, even the band before he started.
You were doing this in Rwanda now?
Yes, in Rwanda. But this is self-taught. I taught myself how to produce. Because we were not doing Afrobeats by then. We were just doing pop. Because the influence was American music. You know, Akon and stuff. So the pop music was really hot by that time. So they were just doing hip-hop and then pop. And I was like, we need to do Afrobeats. Because if you look at Uganda, you look at Jamaica, you look at Kenya, you look at Bongo Flavor, these are the songs we're playing in club. So how can Rwandans also do that type of music? And then it penetrates. So I started taking producers to clubs. Like the top producer at that time was called Lick Lick.
In Rwanda?
Yes. I told him, you know what? Always come to the club. See what I play.
Pay attention.
Let's try to make the same beats, like, you know. So he was a very good listener. The boy was very talented. So he started making Afrobeats. That's when now you start seeing people like Mehdi, like the band, like people like Uncle Austin, people like...
They sang before you sang?
Those were singing before me. But I was popular before them as a DJ.
As a DJ.
So there was no money that time. Me as a DJ, I was making money more than them. So I would like put them in cabs, take them to eat, take them to studio, you know, like, because there was no money, no shows. So and they were trying to make, you know, good music. 1 year was enough. Music was already in progress. Mehdi was a superstar. Tom Close was a superstar. But I'm moving very fast because before Mehdi and there were already people like the brothers, like KGB that I told
remember
you.
the brothers. The brothers. They even did a visit in Uganda a couple of times.
Yes. So now the music is really flowing. That is like in 2011, 12. That is when now the music is starting to, you know, that is when at least on the radio we're playing Rwandan music as well. And in the club we're playing few songs.
A few Rwandese songs.
So that's the whole database of now how the music started to move forward.
I'm looking for that day
when I started to sing.
You decided to say, why can't I also go behind the microphone and
so
sing?
I didn't choose that. So there's a way that I wanted musicians to sing on the beats. So I started recording demos for them. So I would give them the beats, but then they don't deliver the same way that I want them to sing on the beats. So I said, okay, you know what? I'll be doing demos, and then I give you go and perfect it. So I did many demos, and one day, that producer, my friend, he just put my songs on the radio.
The demos.
The demos. He did not even warn me. Because I had a friend who we grew up together here. When I went to Rwanda, he stayed here. He went to Makerere. He finished. He was in the same class with radio.
Yes.
They were doing psychology.
Yes.
So when he came back to Rwanda, he was like, but yo, we used to sing in church. Let's just sing. I was like, no, I do something nice. I create demos. You come, we create demos.
Yes.
And then we give them to producers. So, you know, we had, like that guy he was working in an NGO, so he was okay.
Yeah. Financially, he was fine.
Yeah, because he was a graduate of my career.
Yes, psychology.
So, yeah. So he was working, he was okay. Well, like, we don't need money. I'm a DJ, I'm making enough money. You are working, so let's just, you know, do it for fun. So one day, the producer just released our song, put it on radio. And they said, who are these people? He just said...
It was like a collab. You and that guy?
Yeah, me and that guy.
Yes.
So people on the radio asked him, what is this song? He said, these people are called Two For Real.
That was going to be my next question, because
yeah,
when you talk about DJ Pius,
yeah,
some people still remember you as a duo.
yes.
So where does the name Two For Real come from
The
now?
producer. So the producer, randomly we were speaking in studio and we were like, if we become a duo, what would you call ourselves? Then my friend said, I think Two For Real is nice. So the producer noticed it and just kept it. So we were a duo for 4 years. From 2011 to 2014-15 there, until my friend who went for further studies in Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, so he went to do his masters, and then I dropped the music. I was not I was like, those days of Two For Real, I don't think I even ever went on stage.
There was a group in Uganda called Rwandan. At that time, they were booming. So now you're Two For Real in Rwanda.
Yes, yes.
Did the bookings ever come in, or?
For Two For Real, they were coming, but the pay was not really that much. And as I told you, my colleague was already working in an NGO. I was already working as a DJ. I had gigs every night.
So it wasn't making business sense.
It wasn't making business sense. And I never really predicted that music is going to be so productive. Otherwise, I would have just continued, you know, performing and making a brand but I was like, no, I think DJing is better, and you already have a good job, so let's not just interfere. Let's let Mehdi, the Ben fight.
That time the Ben and Mehdi were
they were like one of the best musicians in Rwanda, but before they left to the States.
Okay. Before we get to that story now, you have a lot of friends in the industry in Uganda, Kenya, Burundi, Tanzania. Like, how do you start these relationships? How do they come about for Pius?
So these relationships build themselves because being a top DJ in Rwanda, of course, if anyone wants to promote a song, they're going to reach out and be like, oh, who's the DJ there that is, you know, running things? And they'll send you songs. Their managers or musicians are going to send you songs. And then remember, they used to come to perform in Rwanda.
Yes.
And I would be the DJ on stage to play for them. Do media tours with them. So that is how Chameleon, Radiant Weasel, that's how we became close.
Yeah.
It's not only them, by the way. Most of the musicians, as you said, Kenyans, Tanzanians, international artists, Nigerians, when they started coming, P-Square, Two-Face, those were the days they used to like come and to Rwanda for shows. So I would be with them everywhere because they would book them for shows and I'm working on the show. Okay. And of course, as an artist, you have to leave your songs with a DJ
of course,
for promotions. Yeah. So that's how we became close with musicians.
Now let's talk about the real breakthrough for now DJ Pius, the artist.
Yeah. So this is a funny story because from when my friend went to do his masters to Australia, I decided I don't want to do music anymore. I had never really pictured myself being as a musician anyways. I wanted to be a DJ. So that time, I ventured into management. That's when now Charlene and Nina comes in. So I was part of the management of Charlene and Nina, you know, promotions, compositions. Yes. So I started linking them with musicians here. We started coming here to do songs with Nessim, for good production. We needed a producer in Uganda, so we started working with Nessim. So we started
You're the one
also.
who hooked them with Just Eddie?
Yes.
Okay.
No. So there was another manager.
Okay.
So that manager was very close to Eddie Kenzo.
Oh, okay.
So Eddie Kenzo was, I think him and Just Eddie was part of Eddie Kenzo's team, isn't it?
Yes.
So he came and told us, me and Chadina Nina, he came and told us and said, there's a young boy there who's talented.
This is not a man you can just have for 1 hour and exhaust the conversation. This is the Deep Talk. My name is Mr. Henry Chovau.
The Deep Talk with Mr. Henry.